Hello everybody, my name is Tomasz. Welcome back to our channel. Today's subject is driving step forward. We will discuss the driving step in the swing dances. Tango might be slightly different. We will go through coordination of your legs, coordination of your body line, and we will describe in details what to do at any given moment of that step. By driving step, we mean, and I will show it sideways, a full step starting in the low position and finishing in the low position. That will be first step of a natural turn, first step of spin turn, first step of pretty much most of the figures in waltz, foxtrot, quick step, and every single first figure step of Viennese waltz. The first thing I want you to notice, and I will be showing that sideways so you see better, is that my postural line stays vertical to the floor through the whole step forward. So what we will do, get your hands on your head, pull it slightly up just to get your posture as straight as possible, and now do the driving step with that. And of course you can do it from the right foot forward, or you can do it with the left foot forward. It will guarantee us that when we go actually to the couple, the connection will be easy and effortless. So now let's get to the coordination of your body line and standing and moving leg. So remember, the standing leg is the one that I have my weight on, 50% of my weight and more. Moving leg is the one that I don't have my weight on yet, but I can have a little weight on my moving leg, and we will talk about the coordination of those two legs and your body line moving across the floor. Please notice that the first thing that moves is my body weight forward. So I don't want to move my foot first and then move the body forward. I want to first move my weight forward. My moving leg can start responding slightly, but it's very important for the lead and for the quality of the movement that my body weight and body line moves first, and only then my moving leg responds and tracks that motion. Now let's go to the standing leg. So again, I will be sideways. My left leg now will be my standing leg when I'm going with the right foot forward. I'm already low, so we don't have to discuss the lowering, but if you're interested in the lowering action, there will be a link in description for a separate video about the lowering action. So now, the first thing I have to understand is to get my body weight forward, I have to relax my knee and ankle even more. So if I freeze my standing leg and only try to move my body, I will actually start tilting instead of moving the whole line. Now, when that happens, I'm moving my standing leg, moving until the 50-50 position where my hips are exactly in the middle of my step. Now, from here, notice that my left leg is still fairly relaxed. My right knee is relaxed. Now, from here, please remember that my posture is still vertical, so I don't want to be leaning forward, backward, or sideways. The next thing I have to do is I have to realize that after I pass this 50-50 point, my right leg will become my standing leg. And by relaxing and moving my shin bone or my knee forward, I will continue transferring my body weight forward. And it's that movement of the knee and relaxation of the shin bone will get me fully on my right foot. So let's get now to the moving leg. I'll go again sideways with the right foot forward, so it's the same situation. Now, my right foot is my moving leg. Now, during the flick, because remember when we go forward, we have a flick on our moving leg, I want to do it as smooth and as sliding off the floor as possible. So I definitely don't want to pick up that foot because it's not tango, it's a swing dance. I want to slide it through the ball to the heel during my body weight transferring forward to the middle position. Remember, I cannot move my foot first. I have to first initiate it with my body and only then flick my foot as smooth as possible. Once I'm in the 50-50 position, now my left leg will be my moving foot. So now the first thing, I have to let it extend. So notice I'm using my ankle, so I'm pushing from my foot. My knee is relatively extended, or the leg is almost straight, but I'm not trying to straighten it. I'm just trying to use it for as long as possible. There will be a moment where, to move forward, I will have to release and let go of the foot. Otherwise, I will start angling my body. So to keep my hips parallel to the floor, I will let go of my foot and bring it as smoothly forward underneath my body as possible. The next thing is your feet stability and feet tracking. So I'll now take a step backward just to show you. I will go forward towards you. If I'm going again with the right foot forward, I want to make sure that my foot flicks exactly in front of my body. It doesn't go anywhere to the side or across. It goes exactly in front of my right hip. And now when I get on the right foot, my left foot is getting exactly underneath my body without any zigzags or different things happening on the way. Now, of course, when we do the step in CBMP, the same driving step, the foot will be placed in one line. Sometimes in promenade, that foot will be even placed across. But when we talk about just normal driving step in closed position, our foot has to go exactly in front of our hip. And of course, the left foot will go in front of the same left hip when we go forward. It's very important to remember to keep your feet as stable as possible, your knees working in one line at all times, and your hips always parallel to the floor. And again, if you want to watch the video about the feet exercises, knee exercises, or hip exercises, they will be also in the description below. So now, remember that if my left foot is my standing foot and I'm moving forward, I'm trying to keep that foot as stable as possible until I start releasing it to get it underneath my body. So what usually is the problem is that I'm starting to twist the foot, or I'm starting to fade with the direction, and you can see that changes my whole body direction. And that one step forward, that exercise of one step forward, is very important to practice that linear body direction. And that's why sometimes recording yourself or looking at yourself in the mirror is very helpful. Now, another aspect of the exercise of driving step forward is to maintain your top line as still as possible. So if we agree that in that driving step forward, there is no turn, you should try to not add any turn in your upper part of body or not move the arms at all. So when I'm doing the first step forward, and I can do it, of course, as a leader or follower, I'm going forward and I'm trying to maintain exactly the same top line forward if I'm going from the left foot, or exactly the same top line when I'm going forward from the right foot. The last thing to remember is to try and keep your hips parallel to the floor when we arrive fully on your forward leg. So when we're going from the right foot, I'm in that 50-50 position, and now I'm trying to keep my right hip from moving to the side. So again, you can place your hand on your hip and just hold it there until we arrive on the foot. That's it for this video. Please remember, in order to get that better, that forward step has to be really practiced. We personally start every practice with just forward steps and backward steps separately, then together in a couple. It is a fundamental element of our ballroom dancing, and it's really important to pay attention to every small detail and practice every layer separately. So for example, I practice 5 steps forward thinking only about my frame, 5 steps forward thinking only about my knees, 5 steps forward only thinking about my hips, etc., etc. So pick one topic and do it over and over and over again to get it perfect. Thank you for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.